do you really want to get out of this course? For the last 30 years, I've worked with, as I mentioned to you, thousands of people all over the globe from 6 continents. Everyone's different. I've worked with 10-year-olds, I've worked with 82-year-olds, presidents of countries, and administrative assistants. Everyone's different, and yet everyone's the same. When I ask people this question, the first answer is quite often, well, I just want to be more comfortable. I'm nervous speaking. And I point out to them, well, you could be a comfortable speaker and still be awful, still be boring. No one might remember your messages. So what good is it to just be comfortable? And they kind of look like this, say, oh, you're right, TJ, you have a good point. Maybe that's not enough. Here's what happens when I really dig deep with my clients, online and offline. It really comes down to 4 specific skills they really want to build, and that's what we're going to focus on here in this class. The first is, how do you look comfortable, confident, relaxed to your audience? And as a part of that, how do you actually feel confident? Now, in the short term, you might not feel confident, but if you know how to look confident and comfortable to your audience, that's going to reduce your stress a great deal. So we're going to spend some time just on the body language and what do you do with your hands and all that stuff. The second skill is making sure people understand you. Because if someone has great voice and good eye contact and hand gestures, but you don't understand anything the person's saying because of jargon or speaking too quickly or too softly, no communication will take place. The third skill, the third goal for most people is speaking so that you actually get the audience to remember your messages. That's the hard part. Oh my gosh, is that hard. First thing I ask people when I'm working with them face-to-face, tell me the best speaker you've seen in your field, in your industry, in the last year. Now, tell me every message you remember from that great speaker. Can't remember anything in the last year? How about the last 5 years? How about the last 10 years? We go around the room, and quite often people say, DJ, everybody's boring in our industry. Sometimes someone will say, oh yeah, there was this one woman, and I remember this one idea. Sometimes people remember 2 ideas, occasionally 3. Every 3-4 months, someone will remember 4 ideas. And every 6 months, someone will remember 5 ideas from the best speaker they've ever seen in their life sometimes. So we're going to come back to that theme a lot in this training, in this course. How do we get people to remember the messages? That's the hardest part for most people. Why do we want them to do that? So we can do the final goal, the final accomplishment anytime we speak, influence the audience to do what we want. When we're speaking to people, we want them to buy from us, hire us, endorse us, invest in us, vote for us. We're typically speaking because we want the audience to do something, whether it's 1 person, 100, or 10,000. That's ultimately what we're here for. So that's what we're going to work on. Here's what I want to know from you. What else do you want to get out of this course? So I'm going to ask you right now, I'm not going to ask you to video record yourself yet, but just type into the discussion section of this course, tell us 1 sentence, your name, where you're from, and what you want to get out of this course beyond what I mentioned right there. So please, it just helps everyone. Let's go around the room right now and introduce ourselves. Thanks.